Well, you know, it's funny. When I listen to other artists,
yeah,
and there's so like, you know, there's a lot of people in our age group, in their 50s, late 50s, who say, "Oh, today's music's crap," and it's they got, you know. I got news for all those old people, because I'm not one of them.
Yeah.
I love new music. I love the level of talent that's out there is just, it's humbling.
Yeah.
It's absolutely humbling.
I tell you, talk about talent. We've got somebody with talent here today who is gonna come in as a host for the moment. Mr. Logan Shen.
Hey, Logan Shen.
Okay.
Hey, what's happening, man?
Hi, Joe.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Doing great, how are you?
I'm good. No complaints right now. Oh, okay. Hi, Joe. How many guitars do you have, and which one is your favorite? Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah, it is.
Are you ready to Are you ready for show and tell? Now, I don't have all my guitars here. I only have 4. I have about 9 guitars in total, but I'm going to show you. You see those behind me on my wall? Okay. So let me go get one. So this one, if you can see it, this was custom built for me in 1984.
Wow.
It's a Randy Rhoads custom Grover Jackson American series. This is from, this is like the Rolls Royce of guitars. This guitar was custom built for me in 1984, and it cost $1,400 in 1984. And I skipped a lot of meals for this guitar.
Oh my God.
It's neck through body, which means it's all made out of one piece of wood.
Oh.
You see that? There's no joint. There's no heel. This has all been crafted. You see the fret dressing, the fret markers? That's real mother of pearl in there.
Wow, that's amazing.
This has a locking tremolo system. You see that?
Gorgeous.
That keeps the guitar in tune. When I put the whammy bar on the guitar, I can bend all the strings down like Eddie Van Halen did, and the guitar stays in perfect tune. Yeah.
Very cool.
So that's my Jackson. This one is my custom made. This is a Les Paul Studio. I don't know if you can see that. This is a Les Paul Studio model. Gibson. Now see the difference at the back? This was glued on and has a bolt on neck. You see that? You see where the neck meets the guitar? But on the other guitar, it was neck through body, which means it's all one piece of wood. This is 2 pieces of wood. The neck and the body are 2 different pieces. Most guitars are, you know. So that's my Gibson. Then I have my trusty acoustic guitar. This is my Taylor, which I've been playing for, you know. That's my Taylor. This is also electric, even though it's acoustic. You see, you plug it in there. Plugs in. And this is like one of my favorite songwriting tools right here, is this girl right here. She's one of my faves. And then if I'm feeling like I want a different texture with acoustic, I have my classical guitar, this one, you know. It's a little out of tune right now, but so that's and this is also electric. It plugs in. See the controls on the side?
Yeah.
There's the volume, the EQ, bass, and mid range. And this guitar sounds amazing plugged in, by the way.
They're all pieces of art.
Yeah, well, they're tools. They're tools of expression. It's really cool. Some people ask me, like, why do you have so many electric guitars? Well, because all those guitars have different sounds. Like a Telecaster has a unique sound into itself, as opposed to like a Fender Stratocaster has a different sound than a Fender Telecaster. And then a Les Paul has a way different sound than, say, like a Gretsch, semi-hollow body guitar. So I hope that answered your question, sir. But I have at home. It's a studio, performing arts. I have a bass. I have two Telecasters, and then I have another custom guitar, which was made, which is a Tom Anderson drop top, emerald green with a maple neck. That's probably one of my favorite guitars of all time as well. I love them all. I love them all for different reasons.
Well,
and they're all tools. They all produce things that, like, sometimes when I'm recording a song, I'll go, "Oh, this song needs a Telecaster," or I'll say, "Oh, this song needs my Tom Anderson."
Right.
Right. So,
well, you were saying you love them all for different reasons, and it's just like the people that we come across in life, and
absolutely.
And like this next person, Mr. John Tucker.
John Tucker.
What's up?
Star of stage and screen, John Tucker. What's going on, my friend?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I have no complaints at all. Everything is wonderful today. What is your question, my friend?
My question is, what was your first TV show that you have been on? Because
yours.
Really?
Yes.
Now, I was in a couple of movies, but not ever on a TV show until your TV show. I almost forget sometimes I was on your show.
I remember on the
TV
show, it was the same line that you gave me. I think I was doing an open mic night, and you gave me some good advice about what was the advice? He was telling me about you were telling me to do a open mic night at a restaurant called Pigs and Whistle.
Oh, the Pig and Whistle. Yeah.
Yes, I remember that advice you gave me. And what was it like for you to be? Okay, my question is, what was it like being filmed at the program?
Well, it was really fun. I loved when I remember when Mel Stewart was coming, even before the show, when he was following us around for months. Do you remember that?
I remember that. Yes.
That was a pretty incredible experience too. It's a shame that never came to fruition, but fortunately your show did, and that was wonderful. That we got to work together on television, John Tucker. I'm very honored that me and you made it to the big time as far as TV goes.
Wow.
I love it.
And the song we wrote being on the show too. Right?
I remember it was me, you, and Lionel Taplin.
Second to none. Remember? We had second to none on the show.
Yes, I remember that.
That was great.
Well, you know who else was on that show? Was Miss Kaylee Versfeld.
Yeah, actually, it was me, Joe Seabe, Miss Diana, Lizzie, everybody was on the show.
That was
Right.
great.
Really.
Well, thanks for talking with me, John Tucker. I
You're
love it.
welcome. I have to go,
Yeah.
you guys. So
All right, man. Have a wonderful day, bro.
But
KK
hello.
Versfeld there she is. Oh my goodness.
It's been a while, Mrs. Josephine.
Oh my God, I love the lights behind you. They're so beautiful.
Thank you. As someone who loves the passion in the entertainment, I thought, hey, let's put it back on. So, yeah.
Well, it's gorgeous. I love the backdrop. It's so nice.
It's kind of funny, Joey. So this was like years ago. I don't know how to put the background on at all because it says I have a green screen.
Yeah.
It's in the middle kind.
Yeah.
I was on a green screen for many years.
Uh-huh.
And then when I saw the other part of it,
Yeah.
oh, this is much better now. So,
Oh, good.
yes.
I'm going to change my background. You ready? Watch.
1, 2, 3.
You know who that is? That's me.
That's you.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
That's Joey. I remember that picture. That was my
Mhm.
favorite picture of you, by the way. I never seen
thanks.
you with long hair before, so at first I thought you were one of the drummers from Kiss. So I was
Mhm.
like surprised right there.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, this now remind me of you. But
Oh, that's
anyways,
funny. Yeah, I
next
just
question to
thought
ask you.
I remembered that backdrop was in there. So
Yes.
that's a blast from my past.
Yes.
What is your question, my dear?
So I may have 2 questions. So
Okay.
just bear with me.
Please.
If you had
I'm just so
one
happy to see you.
Same here. So happy to
miss
see
you.
you too, Zoe. I would have been in your class yesterday, then I forgot the time. So,
Oh, it's all right. You'll catch it next time.
yes. But anyways, my first question is, if you had one message or advice, what would you give to others?
Well, whatever it is that you want to do and pursue, you got to really give it your all. That's number one. And I really think that you have to be passionate about, truly love what you're doing. Because if you're just doing it for attention, or you're just doing it because you think people will think you're cool or like you, that they're not good reasons. Like that, you have to really love the whole process of it, and if you're just starting out, let's say you're a singer, no matter what it is you're doing, even if you're reading poetry, if you're making TikTok videos, look at the other people out there doing what you're doing, and you ask yourself honestly, is my stuff as good as this? And if it's not, work it out until it is. Work it out until it sounds as good, or it looks as good, or you dance as good, or whatever that is. And I'm not saying to be competitive or competition. I mean, your only competition is yourself. But what I'm saying is, learn everything you can about what you're doing, your art, whatever that art is, whether it's painting, whether it's horseback riding. It doesn't matter what the thing is, but give it 100%, be passionate. And if you are an actor or an entertainer, or get out there and do stuff. If someone's having a student film and you're an actor and you want to be in a film, do it for free. There's a lot of like independent film directors coming out of colleges now that are looking for people that just want to be in a film and work on their chops, becoming a better actor. There's no pay in those things, but there's pay in it because long term, there's people seeing you out there in the world as an actor. And, you're willing to work for free for a while in order to get people to see you and know who you are. And if you're a singer, man, go to every open mic night they have in Hollywood. Go down there and sing your butt off. Get down there. Anywhere that they'll let you get on a stage and perform, go there, wherever that is. Even if you got to, even if you have to let me tell you something real quick. When I first came to LA, not when I first came, even after I had LPJ Entertainment, I would go down to Venice sometimes. This is the gospel truth. I would go down to Venice with just me and my guitar and start playing and singing songs. And I would try to see how much money I could make or how many people would stop and listen to me. And like, I had a couple times, I've had hundreds of people sitting there watching me. And what a great feeling that is. You know, people throwing tips in your guitar case. But I did it just because I wanted to see how my songs were doing with the general public. So I just, for fun, would just go, all right, you know, I have these demos and these recordings, but I just want to try these songs live in front of people that don't know me. They're not prejudiced because they're my friends. They're not going to tell me something just because I'm their friend. They're going to tell me the truth. They don't care about me. They don't know me. So like, it's always good to try your stuff out on people that don't know you or don't know anything about you. That would be one of the best things I could say to somebody, you know. And for people just starting, learn from everyone that you admire. Everyone. Everyone is a teacher. My teachers were Eddie Van Halen. My teachers were, you know, all the guitar players I loved. Al Di Meola, Alan Holdsworth. And then all the great songwriters were the Beatles. They were my teachers. The Beatles were my teachers. And so if you make all those people your idols, also your teachers, you're going to learn a lot from them.
I love that. Thanks, Joey. Also,
You're welcome.
so
Yeah.
you play a few instruments. I wanted to ask, what was your first instrument that you played over the years?
Well, my first instrument was always guitar. But over the years, I learned how to play drums. I can play drums. I can play bass. I can play piano and keyboards. I sing. I can't play a harmonica.
Huh?
I can't play a violin. I've tried. It sounds like a cat fight. It's terrible. Yeah, I'm just not good. I don't know if it's something to do with the bow, the rosin or whatever, but it just sounds hard when I do it. And I have a great friend who's an amazing violinist, and she just makes it look so easy and simple. And see, that's the beauty of people that are so good. They make it look so easy. It's because they've been doing it their whole life, you know. You don't see all the years of all that hard work. There's a lot of instruments I don't know how to play that I have to call people to come and help me do. But through the beauty of MIDI today, I have every instrument in the world in my computer. So I can play it on the keyboard and it'll come out sounding like a flute or a French horn or whatever, you know. So, but there's nothing replaces the sound of like hiring 3 real horn players to come in and just kill it. And I've done that too. And that feels so good. Like, I love getting guys in and someone writes a chart for me because I don't even know how to write music. I mean, I don't know how to write notation, musical notation. But I've had people write my music out for people that read music charts. And then, so I wrote the parts for the horn players, and then Laurie Grant would write the charts and then give it to them. So then when they came to the studio, they would, but it was my music. They were reading the charts, even though I can't read the music myself.
So
Laurie
you don't read music?
No.
You know, some of the most amazing artists don't. Barbara Streisand doesn't.
Yeah, Paul McCartney doesn't either.
Wow. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Hey, yeah. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I wasn't going to say anything. I was just listening.
I tell you, Kaylee, I'm looking forward to your own show one of these days.
I know. She gives great questions.
I know. Thank you, Miss Versfeld.
She is so.
Thank
I
you, David.
love
I'll tell you more. I'll tell you more afterwards later too.
Oh, sounds good. Alrighty.
Thank you so
Hey.
much.
Kaylee, you are such a force of positivity and love. I love you.
Thank you. I
I
actually
do.
learned something yesterday when I was with my mom. So I had somebody aunt who I actually look up to because my mom told me that I look like her before she passed on.
Mm-hmm.
And the crystal that I've been wearing every day, she told me that it's the same thing that my aunt had. And it resembles the unconditional love, peace, and I think there was harmony, in it. I could be wrong.
Okay.
but it was part of it. So every time I wear it, I think of her.
Oh,
Like you're saying about like teachers who you look up to and you learn from. I learn a lot from my family. So
oh, I'm sure you do.
yeah. But one day you'll be on my show with me.
I can't
That's
wait to
right.
get booked. Book me on your show. I'm
I
ready.
love it. I love
Yeah.
it.